nice to get off to a good start on the mound with Cam out there, 4 1/3 innings, no runs, and that sort of set the tone for the game.
No question. You know, he did just did a great job of kind of keeping them off balance. The fact that, 4.1 innings, no runs, that's outstanding. Gave us a chance to kind of get off the schneid, a little bit. Compton's home run was huge, just to put 4 on the board right away. And then we just kind of, added a run here and there. And then I thought Finateri and Carwile both did a nice job as well.
Finatteri's been getting a lot of work lately. How have you seen him progress?
He's just very confident right now, throwing a lot of strikes. He's really competitive. And, we seem to have a lot of confidence in him as a team. We play good behind him, and he's kind of coming into his own.
Of course, you made the most of your hits tonight, and of course, the one big swing was by Compton.
Yeah, it's just great to have him back in there. He got a chance to play one game at Miami and came out of that game good and felt like he moved around really well, in pregame here today. So it's good to have him back, and that was just a major blow in this game to give us 4 runs.
You look at the lineup now with him back in there, and you look at the 6, 7, and 8 spots, and I guess opposing teams figure, well, we got through the first 5, we're in good shape, and then you have Compton, Finley, and Rubenstein coming up.
Yeah, they can all run the ball out of the ballpark. Thought Ruby swung the bat really well tonight. He's been hitting some balls hard and kind of had some tough luck, so to see him get a couple hits here tonight was just outstanding. And, so, yeah, we need all those guys.
Of course, Giesler's, another 2-hit night for him, a couple of clutch hits.
He's playing really well right now. He had a great weekend down at Miami and just playing very confident, playing loose, and great to see.
How important is it for this team that tonight was an example where you had a chance to get in some jams and you were able to get out without any damage, and maybe earlier in the year it was going the opposite direction?
I think those guys are starting to gain some confidence, and that should give them more confidence when you get in those jams and get out of them and put a lot of trust in your teammates to make some plays for you. So it's been good to see. I think we've been trending way better as a staff, and and hopefully that just keeps giving them more confidence.
You get the weekend off from ACC play. Is this the weekend where you try to maybe get your staff in order for the stretch run?
Well, we need to keep playing well, and Gardner-Webb is playing really well. Someone told me that they've won every series but one this year. I know they have a couple really good arms, so we can't take any days off. We just got to keep getting better. Our guys start finals on Thursday, and that's always interesting at Georgia Tech in terms of just your rest and all that kind of goes into getting through finals. But we'll manage them as good as we can next few days. Gardner-Webb then is coming in Friday, and we just need to be ready to play.
Similar rotation that we saw at Miami, maybe?
I think so. I haven't even thought about it, honestly. But, yeah, I would guess we would be, very similar.
Okay, thank you. Has confidence played a role in where you're at right now?
It's played a really big role because coming back from the injury, I was kind of, second-guessing myself coming back right off the rip, but after I got my feet wet a little bit more and more, I got my confidence back up to where I used to be, so it feels good.
I imagine in the beginning when you first came back, it was hard to put, getting through maybe a couple innings, then going into that 3rd inning and running into some trouble, that type of thing. How have you turned all that around?
Really, it was just take it one pitch at a time. Don't really look too far into what's going to happen next if you don't do this or don't do that. Just take it one pitch at a time, and it'll all work out.
I imagine when you looked over the starting lineup for Mercer tonight, you saw a lot of lefties in there, and that probably put a little smile on your face, especially with the way your breaking ball is moving. How did that factor into how you pitched tonight?
Really, it didn't have a really big effect on it. It was just do what I can do and get some outs, help the team win.
What pitchers are working for you now? Have you going to 2 or 3 pitchers now, or how has Coach Burrell worked with you to get you to this point?
My fastball and slider are my main 2, now. Still working on that splitter, but he's really worked on, you know, just loosening me up and just doing what I do and just letting it flow and letting it rip.
Now that you've come back from the injury, how has your recovery time been? In other words, you pitched tonight, Tuesday night. What will it look like for this weekend for you?
I don't know. To be honest, it's whenever my name's called, I got to go out there and help the team win.
But you feel like your arm's strong enough to come back and
Yes, sir.
rest?
Oh, yes, sir. Big time.
The team is not playing an ACC series this weekend, but playing a pretty competent team. I guess it's important for you right now to start piling up some wins. What's the mood of the team right now going into this weekend?
Going into this weekend, really, we just got to get back to where we were so we can go back into ACC play ready to win.